picks?
Nah, I don't got time for all that.
Okay, I'm just curious. Anything you guys are interested in?
Nah.
How about football? How you guys doing? Football practice.
You doing all right, man. We're coming together. We're figuring out the identity of the team, you know. So we just trying to, keep it pushing in the circumstances outside when it get too hot, guys got to push through.
People have said you're the originator of the Assassins, identity. What does that mean to you as from the receivers corps?
I mean, we got to be the slashers, man. We got to come in. We need a big play, go down the field, sacrifice our bodies and, make something happen, make something come through. When we're down, when we're struggling, we're the guys that try to get the momentum of the game, get the swing back in our hands.
When did you come up with it?
Sir?
When did you come up with it, do you remember?
Around last year, the end of the season, towards the end of the season.
Given the uncertainty at the quarterback position, how much does that kind of, y'all receivers take on yourselves to make their jobs easier a little bit?
All right, I mean, as a receiver, our job is to catch the ball. I mean, that's what we're here for. So we're just trying to make it easier for them by going up and catching it. I mean, even if it's a bad pass, we got to make them look good. That's our job.
You mentioned the physical part of your game. How much pride do you take in that?
I mean, a lot, because I don't want to come out there and be soft, think pushing me around or whatever. I come out because, I want to set the tone. So.
Talk about the depth at your position, because there's more assassins than there were last year.
Yes, sir. And that's what it's about. We got to get the new guys in, try to work a man and show them how we do it in the room. We got to be together. We're a band of brothers, and we just want to keep that going.
The new guys, how are they doing? What's that process like?
I mean, everyone's doing well, we all come in, if it's a mess up, you get out there, you give us those 10 push-ups and get back up, get in the room and see what you did wrong. And we're all, like I said, a band of brothers. We got to keep each other up. If someone's down in practice and need a little bit more momentum, we got it for him.
What has Gary added to that room?
He's added a lot. He's come in and just fit right in with the band of brothers. And that's what he's supposed to do, and he's done a great job at it.
You mentioned the 10 push-ups. Is that something you guys have always done? Or is it
We've always been doing it since last year. You drop a pass, you give a 10, mental area, you give a 10. That's all it's about.
Are you the best blocker out of the wide receiver?
I'm one of the blockers in the receiver. I wouldn't say I was the best, but
It's something you take pride in. You mentioned the physical part of
right. It's something I do take pride in, and we all are trying to get that aspect in our game.
So one that stands out to you, like a block you've had in the past that was especially good?
Probably the Mississippi State when Calvin took off. I mean, I didn't even think he was gonna be able to make that move on dude. When I saw it, I was like, oh, trying to get to him. So I got there.
Yeah, the running backs, like how you seeing them progressing without a whole lot of experience?
Those guys are coming along great. They're all running hard, strong. Those big guys, they're getting the yards after touch. So that's what we need as a running back.
They have something to prove, I guess, without a whole lot of experience at that position.
I mean, I don't think they have anything to prove. I think they're just trying to better their game for the season.
How often do you go against Minka in practice?
Every practice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
What's he like as a defensive back?
I mean, he's physical. He's very strong, and he's trying to better his game as well.
What is that competition like among the receivers and the cornerbacks? It seems like there's quite a bit of talking going on, that kind of thing.
I don't even think it's a lot of talk. It's just a lot of talk with physicality. You never know who's gonna win. It might be a DB, it might be a receiver, but we're constantly going at each other. That makes both sides of the ball better.
Have you guys had any good speakers yet?
Any good speakers? Yeah, all the speakers that came through are good. They're saying the same exact things. You gotta stay motivated. You gotta just be there for your teammates. Just hold the rope.
Seems like Calvin's been really focused on trying to improve as a blocker. How much different does he look in that area?
Well, he's looking great. That wasn't his strong point last year, and he's just trying to pick up on it and learn, just get better at it.
What is the leadership like in that position group? Obviously, a lot of guys with experience, even with Garrett coming in, he's played at this level as well. So what's that leadership like in that room?
I'll say it's a lot more guys trying to speak up, even with their actions. Some of them might not talk a lot, but they're coming through and they're working hard in practice. That's all it's about,
Ruben was already a fast linebacker last year, but he's dropped some weight. Is he even more kind of explosive?
Yeah, he's way more explosive. He's just trying to better his game just like all the other guys on the team,
He's a guy you got to watch for coming across the middle.
Dude.
Who wins your race at this point? You or Ruben?
Come on, man. It explains itself. You know that.
I've asked a lot of them, how dynamic can this receiving corps be?
It can be great. It can be one of the best we've had, even compared to the one last year, But we're all just trying to, like I said, better our game. Things that we messed up on last year, we're trying to just improve in it and just take our talent to the next level.
What do you think the strength of the receiving core is?
The strength of it, I mean, we're all around. We got guys that can block, guys that can go downfield, guys that can catch the ball and short yardage and get past the line of scrimmage. I mean, we can do it all.
How important is that slot role? Like last year, obviously with Richard, and I think Eric might be in that role a little bit so far. But how important is that role for the rest of the receiving core?
I mean, it's important. Well, we got guys that can bounce around from X to Z to H. I mean, anyone can play it. We're all just trying to get the concept down. It's not a set position. We're just trying to get it all together.
When you guys do that, can you see like defenses like you see confusion when you guys are moving around different spots like that?
Pretty sure they will be. They don't know who's gonna get the ball.
Calvin talked about feeling more comfortable at different receiver positions this year than last year. With all you guys having more experience, do you feel like that's something that each of you guys could do to move around?
Yeah, like I said, we're trying to get the whole concept down, and when you do that, it makes the game easier and faster.
Calvin talked about learning like the route trees and kind of the depth that you have to go on certain routes. How difficult is that within this system to kind of grasp, maybe for a first-year guy or
I mean, it's different for all the guys. You know, some go off steps, some go off yardage, but it's just whatever you pick, you just gotta perfect it.
Two more.
Have you seen him individually making those kind of improvements and some of that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. He's one of the guys that teach the younger guys what to do as well, and that's what it's all about.
Anything else?
Who's your quarterback?